Hey coaches, Ashley Roberts here. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the struggle bus. And this hasn't been a great month. I have heard from several of you about this month being kind of rough, and believe me, it has been for me as well. I wanted to talk to you guys about how to get over that funk, move past, keep moving forward when you feel like throwing in the towel and it just seems like things compound and then you get frustrated and then how do I keep going? So I just want to give you guys a few steps and just a few little tips and things like that for getting out of that funk. So first off, think back to why you started this journey. When you initially signed up, whether you signed up to be a discount coach or an active coach or what, but think about like right before you pushed confirm or purchase or send or whatever it was, and that fire and that passion in you that was like, I'm going to do this. Okay, I am taking this step. I am going to get healthier. I'm going to get in better shape. I want to feel better. Think about what was driving you to do that. And why did you start this journey in the first place? Why did you start this journey coaching too? What was it that drove you to become a coach? Was it, that you wanted to have more income to pay for your groceries or, take more trips or stay home with your kids or just, was it just that you wanted to help more people and help people get the same results that you were getting too? So think back to that and remember that passion and that fire that drove you to start in the first place and use that to continue. Know that, there are going to be hard days and there are going to be hard months and everybody's going to struggle no matter where you are in this business. Whether you're, brand new or you've been in this business for years, there will always be struggle. There will always be people that will throw in the towel. And there will always be, people that have committed that all of a sudden don't want to do it anymore. And that's okay. Think back to your best day in this business. Maybe it's today. Maybe it's a couple months ago. Maybe it's a couple weeks ago, whatever it is. But think back to that day that you were like, oh my gosh, I just rank advanced and it's the best day ever. Or I just hit a huge income goal and I can't believe that, just from doing an online, working online and supporting other people through social media is doing this for me. Or, when you got that message from one of your challengers that was like, thank you so much, because of you, I'm down 25 pounds and I never would have done this had you not been there to support me. Think about that highlight moment that, whenever you felt so amazing, what were you doing to get to that moment? Were you sending out tons of invites? Were you adding friends like crazy, posting consistently on social media? Those are all things. Yes. We talk about the four vital behaviors all the time. But those are things that I guarantee you are going to continue to get you those amazing results, that are going to continue to get you to rank advancing, to hitting Success Club and things like that. Whenever you've had those high points in your business, there had to be some momentum there. There had to be something that you were doing that that got you to those steps. So taking those steps, and yes, it's repetitive, and yes, it's frustrating when you send out 20 invites and you get crickets or you get no's. That's part of this business. I want to share a little tidbit of information with you guys. Some of the top coaches in the company recruit anywhere from 20 to 60 new coaches a month. That's a hard pill to swallow, isn't it? How in the world are they even doing that? How are they reaching that many people? Well, consistency in this business is one thing. But out of those, let's say like Melanie Mitro, for example, since she's been coaching, she's recruited almost 1,000 coaches. 1,000 people have signed up as coaches underneath her since she started this journey. Only about 60 to 70 of them have rank advanced to diamond. So if you look at the numbers strictly, it doesn't seem like a lot of success on paper, does it? It doesn't look, if only, less than 1 out of every 100 coaches rank advances to diamond, well, gosh, that just doesn't look great, does it? But look at her successes that have compounded over the duration of her putting in the time and effort every day into this business, to growing a team, to reaching more people, to talking to more people, and how that's compounded into such incredible success, being a top coach 2 years in a row in this business. She didn't get there by, only showing up half the time, or, only doing the work when she felt like doing the work. She did it. She set a schedule. She's showed up every day. She's done it. She's stuck to it, even on those hard days, even on those days when you wake up and you see 10 projected inactive coaches in your online office, even on those days that, you've gotten 3 email cancellations for coaches and you're like, why? What am I doing wrong? Nothing. You are not doing anything wrong as a leader. You are continuing to grow your team, but here's the solution to continue to see that success. 3 little words. Find more people. So if you are struggling with the current people that you have on your downline, or that you've sent out 100 messages and nobody's responding, then you have to move on. And that's something that's also tough to do, especially if you have somebody that has, made a commitment to you, whether it's as a coach or in your challenge group, or just via Facebook message that said, yes, I'm ready, send me the link, and then you send it and then you never hear from them again. It's tough to not want to go back and say, why? Let me help you. Here, let me send it again. Or let's do the training again. And it's really hard to not want to go back and to continue to try to pick that person up, because you know what? They are not ready. And what does that mean? Find more people. There are people like you that have joined this journey because they want to get in shape and they're going to do the work. There are people like you that join this journey as a coach because they want to actively coach. And maybe you haven't found them yet. And that's okay, because, if you're going to put the time and effort in, and you're going to commit to, reaching more people, starting more conversations, continuing to do the same behaviors, the accountability groups, putting yourself out there, sharing your story, then you're going to continue to see those successes. A lot of people see Facebook as an avenue for selling a product. And I think you and I both know that when we started this journey, it wasn't about, okay, let me see how many challenge packs can I sell in the first day and make $1 million in week 1. No, that's not realistic. We know that's not realistic. It's about, I had some results and I want to share them with you, and I want to help you do the same thing. And you know what? If I can grow a business too, then amazing. And the more that you continue to do those behaviors, and the more that you continue to see, the more that you continue to do those things, the more other people will continue to see your journey and your success, and that you're not just here to make a quick dollar, that you're here long term, and that you've made a commitment long term to help people succeed. So just a couple little action steps for you guys. And by the way, we're not having a team call tonight. I do have to go into work in just a little bit. But a couple action steps for you guys to take for this next week. If you haven't seen the Carl Deichler live video, he is doing a challenge for anybody that sells a challenge pack every day this week. He will draw a name out of a hat and win $500. So that's 6 days this week and it's brand new every day. So like if you're in Monday, you can be in Tuesday, you can be in Wednesday, you can have a chance to win every day of the week. So focus on that. And then some action steps. Invites. So I challenge you this week to send out a minimum of 5 invites every day. And it doesn't have to be a, hey, do you want to join my challenge group? It can be Hey, how have you been? We haven't talked to each other in a long time. Just wanted to see how you're doing. And then another thing, continue to act like a leader. Continue to, wear the leadership pants. And even if, they don't quite fit right, just continuing to show up. And, you're projecting yourself on social media in a way that you want to attract people. And if you're not showing up, people aren't going to know what you're doing. People aren't going to know that you're there to help them. If you're not consistently doing the behaviors, then you can't expect your challengers and your team to do those behaviors too. And then if you're in any groups like moms groups or fitness groups or anything like that, I challenge you to add more people to your friends list through those groups. Start some conversations with people in those groups. Obviously you have something in common if you're in the same group with someone, whether it's, a yard sale group or a mom's group or a fitness group or a nutrition, a private group on Facebook. But whatever it is, you obviously have something in common. So friend more people from those groups and then send them a message. As soon as you send them a friend request and they accept it, send them a message. Hey, thanks for adding me. How's your week? What are you doing? How are you, how did you get involved in this group? Little things like that. Start those conversations because those are the conversations that, start building trust and will continue to, those people will continue to see you on social media and they'll come to you because they trust you and you started that relationship with them early on. So no call tonight. We will catch up tomorrow. Post your comments or anything in the video below. And guys, 6 days left in this month. It's not the end of the month yet. We have tons of time. I know that, this month has been rough, but it's in the past. All those days are in the past and we're moving forward. We're going to keep rolling. So let's rock it. Okay. Have a great Monday, guys. Bye.